Are you wondering if 2025 might finally be the year to buy a home? Or maybe you're wondering what shifts in mortgage rates will mean for selling your current place. As the new year approaches, buyers and sellers alike are facing a real estate landscape filled with both opportunities and challenges. Will lower interest rates be enough to offset the high prices? Is renting still a good financial move, or is it time to jump into the home ownership? Stay with me until the very end, and I will tell you the top 5 cities in Utah that investors are focusing on due to popularity and high returns. If you stick with me, we are going to go over predicted monthly payment scenarios so that you can get an idea of just how much the interest rate affects your monthly payment. With regional differences playing a major role, it's crucial to stay informed on where the market is headed and how to time your next move for the best possible outcome. Whether you're planning to buy, sell, invest, you want to understand these evolving trends that will help you navigate the market in flux. Let's explore what experts are predicting and how we can position you to succeed amidst the uncertainties. Trends such as the expected gradual drop in mortgage rates, moderate price growth, and fluctuation regional demands all point towards a market that is stabilizing but not without hurdles for both buyers and sellers alike. I have a lovely couple who's been thinking about downsizing for what feels like ages. They've been comfortable in their current home, mainly thanks to a dreamy 3.75% mortgage rate, and who can blame them? Trading that for today's rate doesn't exactly spark joy. But as time went on, they found themselves craving simplicity. Their turning point, realizing that life is about more than interest rates. It's about living. They love to travel, but the endless to-do list tied to their larger home was really holding them back. Here's where it gets interesting. They knew waiting for the rates to drop might mean missing out on other advantages. In today's market, they could negotiate better terms, like making their new home contingent upon the sale of their current home. Plus, we were able to negotiate a clever solution, a 2-1 buy-down rate. What is a 2-1 buy-down rate? How does that work exactly? Let's break it down. Let me do my best to simplify it for you. The seller gave them $8,500 towards closing costs, which we then used in part to put aside for a 2-1 buy down. That portion went into a special account. For the first year, the money brings the mortgage rate down by 2%. So instead of paying, for example, a going rate of 6.5%, they were paying 4.5%. Each month, the mortgage company dipped into that special account and takes out the difference in payment from the going rate to the buy down rate. I know this is getting a little complicated, but stick with me. I have a great example. So in the second year, the rate bumps up to 5.5%, and for the third year forward, it resets to the 6.5%. But here's the kicker. If the rate drops, as many predict, they'll have the option to refinance. And the best part, if they do refinance before using all of the funds from the buy down, the leftover amount can go towards covering the refinance charges, or it can also go to lower their mortgage balance. Okay, so let's put numbers to this example. Let's pretend like the home purchase price, like in their case, was $650,000, which the buyer was bringing down a payment of $135,000 as a down payment. Now, that's not mandatory to bring such a large down payment, but in this case, that's what they actually did, so we're just going with it. In this case, the down payment was coming from the sale of their current home. So the first year payment at 4.5% ended up being $2,609 a month. These payments in the example do include principal, interest, taxes, and homeowners insurance in the estimated cost. Obviously, each home purchase has very specific amounts, but this example will give you a good estimate. Then, as we get into the second year, the payment will be based on 5.5%, which will change it to $2,924 a month. Finally, if you were to make it all the way to the third year without refinancing, the payment at the 6.5% would bump up to $3,255 a month for the remainder of the loan until it gets paid off or refinanced. Pretty cool, right? So with this setup, they get to enjoy the home that they've been dreaming about now without waiting for the perfect storm with lower rates. And when those rates finally do come down, refinancing will be a breeze. So what do you think? Would this strategy make you feel a little bit more comfortable jumping into the real estate market today? Could a 2-1 buy down be the key to unlocking your next adventure? Give me a call or send me a text so that we can talk about your specific scenario. My information is in the comments below. If this isn't your first time to the channel and you want to know everything about living in Salt Lake City, then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so that you can be the first to know about the current market in Salt Lake City, Utah and surrounding suburbs. My name is Janet with Living in Salt Lake City. We get calls and texts every day from people just like you looking to make a move to Salt Lake City, Utah and surrounding suburbs, and we absolutely love it. Predictions say that Utah real estate market is positioned for gradual growth in 2025, though it's likely to remain a mixed landscape. Key trends include modest home price increases and slow improvement in affordability as mortgage rates move downward. The statewide median home price is expected to rise around 3%, with single-family homes reaching a median price of $600,000 on average, and other property types like townhomes and condos increasing by 5% to around $436,000. Salt Lake City and Provo are expected to experience slight price fluctuations before stabilizing in mid-2025, while St. George may see a minor dip before rebounding towards the end of the year. If you want my 2 cents, now is the best time to get ahead of the curve and secure your new home, especially if you would like to make it contingent upon the selling of your current home. Why? Because I'm currently able to do so much more in negotiations. We can ask for a little extra time to get you moved straight from your existing home into that new home without having to figure out a short-term in-between stay. Overall, the 2025 Utah real estate market offers opportunities for those who carefully navigate changing conditions. The average days on market for homes in Utah is currently around 62 days, though it typically takes around 97 days from listing to close when factoring in the time required to complete a sale. This is slightly slower than the national average of 90 days, reflecting both the challenges and opportunities in the Utah real estate market. If you're considering buying, it might be smart to act now and refinance later when the rates improve, as many industry experts advise. Curious about how these trends might affect your next real estate move, or you have tips on navigating the market's twists and turns? Share your thoughts and experience in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. For 2025, several cities in Utah are projected to experience significant growth both in population and real estate value, making them some of the hottest spots for buyers and investors. If you're planning to invest, relocate, or simply curious about where Utah's real estate market is headed, here are some of the standout cities to watch for. Number 1, Lehi, often called as the Silicon Slopes. Lehi continues to thrive as Utah's tech hub. Number 2, Logan. This scenic city is growing steadily, known for its affordability compared to larger metro. Number 3, Salt Lake City itself. While it is the city capital, it is seeing a little bit of a market slowdown. It remains one of the most attractive places to live. Coming in at number 4, St. George. If you love the heat, head south to St. George, where tourism, golf, and national parks create a unique real estate market. Number 5 is Millcreek. Nestled along the Wasatch Front, Millcreek is perfect for those who want quick access to nature without sacrificing urban amenities. Overall, Utah's hottest markets are thriving in a mix of technology, outdoor recreation, and economical opportunities. Whether you're looking to buy a home, invest, or find your next adventure, these cities offer compelling opportunities. What do you think about the growing areas? Are you considering making a move to one of these hotspots or investing in Utah real estate? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. So let's dive into the future of Utah real estate market together. I've been talking with a family considering making a big move from the flatlands of Texas to the breathtaking mountains of Utah. This family loves the outdoors. They dream of spending their weekends hiking and skiing, and they're ready to trade sunburns for ski goggles. One small hesitation, they're a bit nervous about driving in the snow, but hey, with a little practice and maybe some good snow tires, they're confident they can handle it just fine. One thing they've noticed time and time again is how welcoming Utah feels. Every visit has been filled with warm smiles and friendly encounters that make them feel like they've already belong here. And now they're getting serious about making the move. We've been narrowing down the neighborhoods looking for the perfect fit. Their wish list, a single family home in an urban feeling neighborhood with access to great schools and a top niche guitar player for their son. If Utah has been calling you or even just whispering, Let's chat. I'd love to help you explore your options and find a home that feels like the one. Call or text me anytime and let's figure out if Utah is where your next chapter begins. The 2025 real estate market is expected to bring a mix of opportunities and challenges alike. Here's what experts are predicting and what you need to know. Let's talk about the top 5 key trends in 2025. Number 1, mortgage rates are expected to ease. Economists forecast a gradual decline in mortgage rates, potentially dipping below 6% as inflation cools and the Federal Reserve adjusts its policies. Number 2, modest price growth. Home prices are predicted to increase, but at a slower and more sustainable rate. Number 3, inventory challenges will persist. While more homes are expected to hit the market, inventory levels will likely remain below normal, leading to a competitive condition in high demand areas. Number 4, technology and remote work shapes buyer behavior. The trends in remote work are expected to push more buyers towards suburban and rural areas looking for homes with office space and outdoor amenities. Number 5, opportunities for new construction and sustainable homes. There's a growing demand for new construction, especially homes with sustainable features like energy efficiency and appliances and solar panels. This aligns with the shift that buyers' preferences toward eco-friendly living. What does this mean for you? The evolving market conditions in 2025 suggest that both buyers and sellers can benefit if they act strategically. So, what's your next move? Will you jump into the market while rates are easing and inventory remains limited, or will you wait to see how it all unfolds? Let's discuss. I'd love to hear your take and help you create a strategic plan that aligns with your goals. The 2025 real estate market is shaping up to be a year of opportunities for those prepared to move strategically. Even with minor price fluctuations in some regions, the state's strong job market and quality of life will likely keep demand high. The key takeaway: timing is everything. So, what's your next move? Whether you're downsizing, upgrading, or investing, the market is full of potential if you act wisely. Let's chat about how you can make the most of these trends. Reach out today and together we'll create a strategy that fits your goals perfectly. Don't wait for the market to change. Let's make it work for you right now.